Hello friends, Stephen Talbot here, and today is Saturday, January the 6th, 2018, and it is my pleasure to be recording this video for you guys to see. This video is supposed to be, or is going to be added to my playlist for New Year, New You. Let's see. So yesterday's video was about pledging. P is for pledge. Today's video is P is for people. So, in order to succeed, hold up. Well, in order to succeed, this is like, again, I don't mean to like plagiarize somebody, and I think I forgot to actually put the link in the description in yesterday's video, but I will go back and do that today, or hopefully today, and I'll leave the resource or the reference in this video as well, because I am sort of, I don't want to use the word plagiarize, I'm summarizing stuff that I've learned from other people. Isn't that how we all learn? So anyway, in today's video, I want to talk about people and how people are key to our success. And as I've always said to you guys in previous videos, I'm not like the guru. I'm not like the most successful person in the world. But like I said before, I like to share what I learn, things that resonate with me and things that make light bulbs go off in my head and things that make sense to me. I want to share with you guys. And so in 2018, if you have goals set, as I talked about yesterday, a lot of people, in fact, the majority of people who set goals and New Year's resolutions completely give up on them and abandon them within the first couple of weeks, which is pretty damn interesting if you ask me. And so, as we talked about in yesterday's video, why is that? That is because, just setting a goal or just making a New Year's resolution is not enough. We have to have some sort of framework for success. We have to create an action plan. We have to have resources in place. We have to change our environment. So in today's video, I want to talk about people and how people can help you and help me in our journey to whatever successes we have set out to achieve in 2018. So the podcast that I'm sort of getting this from, that really, like, I sent the podcast to like several of my friends, and I was like, you gotta watch this, or you gotta listen to this. It's life-changing. So the gentleman talks about people and breaks it down and deconstructs it, if you will, and talks about the different sorts of, or the different types of people you really need positioned in your life. And I touched on this a little bit yesterday. I talked about using social media. Hold up. Okay. I talked about using social media, to find an accountability partner, because accountability is very important. So the types of people you really need to have positioned in your life. The first type, we'll call them like coast drivers or parallel playmates. These are buddies. These are like workout buddies. These are people, like I talked to you guys about my friend Keeney yesterday, who's a great example of this. You need people in your life that have similar interests and similar goals as you. So if you've ever heard of Meetup, meetup.com, or there's also an app, you can actually find other people in your area who are after the same goals as you are. Whether it be, literally from anything that you can imagine, from like, like literally you name it. Like if you're interested in art, if you're interested in marketing, if you're interested in cars, if you're interested in computers, security, social media, if you're interested in hiking, if you're interested in travel, wine, food, Korean food, like as specific or as general as you want to get, there are literally groups on Meetup that you can join, and you can hang out with like-minded people, and that would be a great way to meet like these parallel playmates. So if you are trying to lose weight, it is going to benefit you to no end if you were to find other people that are also trying to lose weight, you can hold each other accountable, you can support each other, you can bounce ideas off each other, you can share in each other's challenges and successes, you can sort of hold each other up when you're falling or when you're having a weak moment, pick up the phone and call. So the first type of people is just that, parallel playmates. A great way to find those, if you don't already have some in your circle, would be to use the app Meetup. So that is the first type of people you need in your life. The second type are champions. These are people who will be there to call you on your bullshit. These are people who champion you. They want you to succeed more than anybody else. So, if your goal is too far-fetched, or if you are really slacking a lot or whatever, these people are going to be there to prop you up. So the second type of people that you need, in addition to parallel playmates, are champions. You need some people who are going to champion you. You need someone who's going to support you, someone who can help you get resources, someone who's really just, cheering you on and wants you to succeed and wants nothing but the best for you. Someone who's maybe not as close to home as a parallel playmate would be. Like, maybe you don't talk to this person as often, but maybe somebody you just check in with every now and then. The third type of person would be a mentor. Everybody knows what a mentor is. Mentors are invaluable. I actually have not had a mentor in a number of years since I left the corporate world, really. And I miss the relationship that I had with my mentors. Actually, I take that back. I still talk to a mentor that I had back in the day. Her name is Meredith. I think she may watch these videos. I'm not sure, actually. I know she's on my Facebook and she comments on them sometimes. Meredith Eldridge, if you're watching, I miss the mentor relationship that I had with you. And I think at one point in previous years, even after I left Dell, I actually tried to start that back up. But I sort of fell off of LinkedIn and I never followed up with her. But maybe that's somebody who I could reach out to and use, or not use, but someone who I could rely on. Not rely on either, but someone who I can... like a mentor is someone who has been in your shoes, who maybe is someone in your industry, or not. It doesn't have to be in your industry, but someone who has experience, someone who is already where you want to go. A mentor is like you can act as a protege. Someone who you look up to, someone who you have the utmost respect for, and someone who you sort of want to follow in their footsteps. That is the third type of person that you need in your arsenal, would be a mentor. And then the fourth one, in this podcast, he gives a fourth. He actually gives a fifth one too, but these are sort of overlapping to me. The fourth one he gives is an accountability partner. And I think the reason he separated this out is because, unlike a parallel playmate, or like a workout buddy, or someone in your industry who's doing something similar to you in the same sort of place that you are, I think the reason he called out accountability. Let me put my seatbelt on right quick. Anyway, I think the reason he listed this as a separate person or whatever, that kind of accountability partner, is because it doesn't have to be a person. It can also be a group. So if you guys have ever heard of mastermind groups, I have never been a part of a mastermind group, but I've listened to calls of other working mastermind groups, and I've been very intrigued by them. A lot of times the format of a mastermind group would be, these are people who are all all in similar level playing fields that you're in. You don't typically have a mastermind group with high level execs next to someone who's like in a starter position. Normally you're all on the same sort of level. And a mastermind group is great because basically you can meet once a week or twice a week or 3 times a week, or once a week or once a month, or I've seen them meet once every 6 months. So it can be in person or it can be over the phone. A lot of times they'll do video conferencing, like on Google Hangouts would be a great way to do it. So basically what you do is you either find one and you can join it, or you can start your own. And you just basically meet, and the format typically is you sort of go around in a circle. Each time you meet, a different person is on the hot seat. And the hot seat means that any problems that you're having in your life or your business, you tell it to the group. and then all the group brainstorms to try to solve that problem for you right there on the spot, while you're in the hot seat. And then otherwise, or in addition to that, everybody just goes around and talks about their successes or challenges that they've had since the previous meeting. And so, generally people take notes, and you go around the room and you say, in 1 week you might say, well, before the meeting's over, each meeting, basically, you set goals, right? So you say, by the time we meet next, I'm going to have this done, this done, this done. I'm going to reach this much revenue. I'm going to work out this many times or whatever. And then you hold each other accountable, the next time that you guys meet. And I think that is a great, great way. I've heard many successful people talk about how joining a mastermind group changed the game for them, and joining a mastermind group really paved the way for their success. So the fourth and final type of person that you need in your arsenal of people it would be an accountability partner. So as a quick recap, in today's video we're talking about ways to achieve success in 2018, and ways to have a new year, new you. Yesterday we talked about P for pledge. Today P is for people. The types of people you need in your life are parallel partners or parallel playmates. That kind of sounds dirty to me. Parallel playmates. You need champions, mentors, and accountability partners. So with that, guys, I've been going for almost 12 minutes. I will bid you guys farewell. As always, thank you so much for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe right now. If you like this video in particular, give me a thumbs up. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or concerns, please let me know in the comments below. Until next time, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to make my video last a little bit longer because I'm making a turn. I can't hit the stop button. Until next time, guys, enjoy yourself.